We've been making videos about theme parks for over 4 years now, and the #1 question we get asked is about crowds. I want to visit Universal when no one's there. Same girl. And while those days do happen, the vast majority of the time, it's crowded. However, we think we found a solution. Tonight, we're at the Orlando Informer Meetup, which offers low crowds, little to no wait times, and unlimited food and non-alcoholic drinks. But just how empty are the parks during this event? To show you guys, we have one main goal tonight. We have a bajillion pictures of the two of us at Universal, but in every single one, there's people in it. There's people in the background, there's people to the side. Sometimes they even like get up between us and the camera, and I don't really know how that happens. But tonight, we're gonna try to get a picture of us in a memorable spot at Universal where it is just Tyler and I. And no, we're not gonna use AI. We could, that would make it really easy, but that's cheating. We do need to mention, we are working with Orlando Informer to bring you coverage of this event. A huge thank you to them for inviting us out. It's always some of our favorite nights of the year. And we also have some information about a promo code for their next meetup in August. So stick around for that. We'll talk about it later.
This is kind of a fun part of the night when everybody, like the daytime crowds, are leaving in masses, and we're getting to stay because we're here for the event, and we've got like our wristbands and all of that. You can see all the people behind us, so I can't quite get a picture by ourselves yet, but we can get food.
This is night 2 of the meetup. We also came last night, and my feet are on fire. If you're curious how hungry we were before tonight, we completely forgot that like this camera exists and we're supposed to be filming. We've eaten half of this burger, 3/4 of the fries, half the brookie as well. This is where it's at, by the way. We were ravenous, but that's because when we come to a meetup, we intentionally don't eat all day beforehand. So this was much needed.
So yeah, we came in here to Burger Digs, and something that a lot of people don't know, and I forget about it all the time, is this outdoor seating at Burger Digs where you can just have like the best view of the Velocicoaster ever. I believe, do you remember when we had it was like the first time we ever got invited to anything by Universal, and we sat out here to have like all the food, the blue churros that they had, the blue churros, they weren't blue, the Raptor, not. They were dipped in blue stuff. They weren't totally blue, but like the donuts and all that, the dig in a jar. That's where the dig in a jar originated. But like, yeah, the seating out here, you just hear people screaming. The screaming makes for just such a peaceful dinner environment. It's great.
All right, we're nice and fueled up now. That was needed, but it is officially like an hour after the parks have closed to daytime guests, which means a lot of the crowds have skedaddled. So it's time to take our first picture. I don't have high hopes for no people in the background for this one though, because we're headed to like the craziest part of the park ever. I mean, there's some people, but they're kind of blurry.
Okay, like, let's be honest, that one was set up for failure from the beginning. This is like the busiest part of the park. Like the Hogwarts Castle Light Show had just gotten done. It doesn't matter what time of year that you're here, there's just never really anywhere to walk. So it's really not that bad right now. It's kind of nice, but that one we expected to fail.
All the way back, I look back around and I keep counting track. The next thing I spot is
It's literally empty, like, because right now, if anybody wants to go on it. I gotta pick the right one.
The right one?
Cupcake.
All right, we're not just gonna stop and get food every time that we see something open for food, but we stopped and got food because we saw something open for food. We were headed over to Studios. I think we're gonna spend a lot of the time tonight in Studios because there's a few places that I think I can get a picture where we're the only people in it. But when you see Circus McGurkus open and there's just unlimited amount of these cupcakes, we think it's like the best cupcake in the park now. It's the caramel popcorn cupcake, which is such a weird thing to say. It sounds weird. Come get one. I deserve this. I deserve it so much.
We got into Studios, and I'll be honest, I don't think we were really planning on taking a selfie here, but it's pretty empty. So we felt like we would try. There were still people in it, but fewer than in Hogsmeade. What's so hard though is like we have walked past so many attractions, and because there's just like nobody at these events, they're all a ride now. Like everything you walk past, it doesn't say like 5-minute wait, it's literally ride now, 0 line. But we gotta stick to the plan, so we're headed to the next spot.
We are 100% riding Rip Ride Rocket because we haven't ridden I can't say it. We haven't ridden Rip Ride Rocket. I did it.
Yes!
I did it. We haven't ridden that ride. I'm not doing it again in forever at night.
Yeah.
Like we've ridden it during the day, but like together at night.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's way better.
it's my favorite. I need to listen to Kendrick Lamar.
Did we come to Diagon Alley because it's a very recognizable place to try to get a picture, or did we come here because there's Florians and Gringotts? The world may never know. It was definitely ice cream and Gringotts that we came here for, but I dropped it, and now I feel bad. Bad because I made a mess, and bad because it's my ice cream.
I know we spoiled it, just like Anna spoiled the top of our ice cream by spilling it everywhere. Somebody's in there having the best slip of their life. I hope not. No, I'm just kidding. Like we got it taken care of. Like we got it taken care of. But so yeah, she spoiled it. We went in there to get ice cream, and while we were in there, Gringotts was like a ride now. Like almost everything is, but we jumped on it. There was like 2 other people in the cart with us. Last night, we were here with some friends who had never been to the event, and we had like a cart to ourselves.
Yeah.
I think they've got the ride photos too, but we just didn't have our photo pass to get it. Like it would have just been a cool photo to have.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, it'd been a cool photo to have because it was just us. Like even the other, like
The cart beside us.
on Gringotts, there's 2 trains. And so like we were in the front train and in the back train, there was just like nobody. Like when we were spinning around, you'd look over there and it's kind of strange.
A little ominous.
So we did take a couple pictures in there, and they were close.
Yeah. So one of them was close. I don't know if it counts though, because it was like a side view looking back at like the hopping pot.
And then there was like 2 people riding my hat.
Yeah, yeah, they were just like right behind your head. Those are the only people. So that one was close, but it's not that recognizable. Like I said, the one with the dragon in it.
There's a few people, but
There's a few people.
It wasn't that bad. Like I was shocked at how few people were in Diagon. I feel like I do that a lot. Like you walk in somewhere, and we've been to so many of these at this point that I shouldn't be shocked, but I'm still shocked. Sometimes, like, I mean, look right here. Like, we could take a picture right here. Look, I'm just gonna stand up. There's nobody. Like, here, I'll just take the camera. Probably easier if I just show y'all like this. There's just nobody around. Hey, there's a 5-mile-an-hour rule.
What do you mean?
You can only go 5 miles an hour or slower. But you look like speed right there. That was fast.
This is gonna be like a old people don't know how technology works kind of thing,
Yeah.
but it's fine. We'll admit it. So there are times in the parks where people want to take pictures with us, which still blows our minds that anyone would want a picture with us.
They gave us bracelets.
They did.
Bracelets.
These are cool. But we just took a picture with somebody, and sometimes like some people will pull it up to take a selfie, and it like they're so smooth with the zoom out transition.
It's like we're not quite fitting in there, and then they just like it looks like they don't even do anything.
Yeah.
And it zooms out.
So here's my question. Are people actually that smooth, and like I don't know what kind of like secret magic touch they have to make it zoom, or is it auto? Like our phone's smart enough to be like, not everyone's in the photo. Let's zoom out and make it better.
Our phone's smart enough.
Is it AI or am I dumb?
AI might be stupid.
I'm probably dumb, but that's okay. Just let me know. Tyler and Anna, you're in the back of the park. Are you gonna go play Men in Black and compete against each other? No. I got my feelings hurt last night.
So last night I told her I was gonna max out. Does that not look like a face that got maxed out on? Hey, your score was pretty good. 400,000 is great.
No, it was 500 and some change. Get it right.
That's really good. That's really
Give you guys a little meetup pro tip. So this is multi-layered. At Lard Lad Donuts, the best thing they have is the brain freezing donut sundae. Okay, it's life changing. You need to try it. Now,
Anna, it's the dough.
donut sundae.
Yeah.
Is that good? All right, it's delicious. But you can't get it at the meetups because there are some places where they have like only certain items are available, not the entire menu. And the donut sundae is one of those things. But they will, however, give you a cup of ice cream, a donut, a knife, and a giant bowl, so you can construct your own donut sundae, and it is worth it because it is absolutely delicious. Also, we were so close to getting our picture with no one in it, like over in front of Simpsons, that ride that makes everyone sick. We took a selfie. I was upset because the whole Men in Black thing, I'm still salty about that. But anywho, we took a photo and there's almost no one visible unless you like zoom in, and then in the background there's like a few people that are like the size of ants. They're so tiny, but I guess that technically doesn't count. So we're getting close. It's coming. I feel it. The construction begins.
I'm so glad that's a plastic knife. I don't trust Anna with any knife.
You know, I do have a track record. Oh wow.
It's a lot of ice cream, Anna.
That's what they gave me. It just kind of all came out. It's fine. Ta-da!
This really is just like one of the best things. I don't know why. And like, I really don't even want sugar right now, but here we are. Making all the mistakes. Pretty good mistake. It's just so good. I don't know why. Like donuts and, we need to normalize this. Donuts and ice cream go together. This is like the only place I've ever seen it, too. Like, I've never went to a donut shop and then offer ice cream with their donuts. Like, we need to get together. Also, something, when you get the normal sundae, the donut's almost a little stale, but it helps because it holds up to the ice cream better. It'd be a great way for donut shops to sell, like, day-old donuts. I don't know if that's, there might be like food and health regulations against that, but if there's not, y'all just need to buy I said a frozen custard, like a soft serve machine, and start selling your old donuts.
Like Tyler mentioned earlier, we are gonna go ride Rip Ride Rocket. We love riding this one at night. It is so much fun. If you don't like that like stomach drop feeling, you're probably not gonna like that attraction. Like a lot of people talk about how much they dislike it. Personally, we love that feeling and being like thrown around like a rag doll. I find that fun. So for me, all in. Okay, this isn't like a recognizable area, so this doesn't count, but we're in this little like alleyway headed to Rocket. We could definitely take a picture here, and there's absolutely no one. Like it's
so quiet.
It's so quiet. I feel like I should whisper. Because there's no one here.
You were just screaming at me just a second ago.
Ah. Whew. It had been a minute since we rode that, and
Head rush.
yeah, head rush for sure. Like it's a thing. I love it. But like, I need a second, you know, to just like gather myself after that. I bet my coaster hair is wonderful. It's fine though. I love that ride. It's great. It's so good at night because instead of like just staring up into the sun, when you go straight up, you're just looking at like the stars, or like the 2 stars that you can see.
That was somewhat of a head rush. I'm using this giant bright board right here to illuminate us. But yeah, that was like a head rush. I haven't ridden that at night in such a long time. But it was a lot of fun. Like I just don't love that restraint. Like that restraint is definitely not my favorite. But we have a lot of good memories on that attraction. So we're about to head to the place where all night, I've been pretty sure it's where we could get a picture. Unfortunately, I've seen some people walking down through here, so I'm not sure if we'll get that picture. But I think it's our best shot. So let's go check it out.
Success! We finally did it. We got a picture where it is just us and no one else in the entire photo. We came over here to Hollywood Boulevard. We had a feeling that that might be a good place to try to get it because there aren't really any attractions. Over here, like Born Stuntacular is, but it's not open during the meetups. So there's not much going on. There's the tribute store that is here, like the summer tribute store. So like there was more people than normal. We had to kind of wait for like a lull in people, but we got it. Success. We would be filming in the middle of it, but the music is too loud for our poor little microphone. He doesn't like it. Yeah,
Now that it's copyright.
yeah. I mean, one and the same, honestly. But we did it. So earlier in the video, I mentioned a promo code for the next Orlando Informer meetup in August. So if you guys want to come to the August meetup, we're going to put a link down in the description below. We'll also like pin it as the pinned comment for this video where you guys can like click that link and you can get $20 off your purchase. But this only applies for people that have never visited an Orlando Informer meetup before. So if you've never been and you're wanting to check it out, click that link down in the description and get your $20 off.
Oh, what a fun night. I'm exhausted, ready to go take a shower and lay down. And we finally got our pictures. I don't know how they turned out because iPhone pictures at night, they're a little grainy, but we will cherish them forever. If you've never been to an event, make sure you get your $20 off and make sure you check it out because these are a ton of fun. And if you've ever been and you want to come back, you should do that too because we've been to way too many of them at this point, but we're just never gonna stop. But anyways, hope you had fun watching the video. Anna, what video are they watching next?
DreamWorks, the DreamWorks video that you shot and did a wonderful job on.
I think YouTube really thinks you'll like that. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.